Hey guys, welcome back. It's January 28th, and today I witnessed market manipulation, rigged, whatever you want to call it, and it is right here. And you can see this. I just did another video and then I jacked up and so I had to restart it. Ugh. Anyways, this was going down, it got halted. Stock price was plummeting, halted, plummeting. It came down from 417 all the way down to 112. This happened on no volume at all. You know, this wasn't people selling off. This was a short ladder attack. I looked it up. Short ladder attack, basically right here. The shorts manipulate the laws of supply and demand by flooding the offer side with counterfeit shares. So, real quick, basically what they end up doing is they're doubling down on their position. But before they do that, I think they're closing out of some of their shorts when it's down here. So they plummet the stock price, close out some of their shorts down here at a way lower price. So it's way cheaper for them. This is all totally rigged in my opinion. Shorts manipulate the counterfeit shares. They will do what has been called the short down ladder. It works as follows. Short A will sell a counterfeit share at $10. Short B will purchase that counterfeit share covering a previously open position. Short B will then short or offer a short counterfeit share at $9. Short A will hit that offer, or short B will come down and hit short A's $9 bid. Short A buys the share for $9, covering his open $10 short and booking a $1 profit. They're saying counterfeit, that's just shorting, because when you're shorting a stock, you're borrowing it. But anyways, yeah, so while this was going on, this was not the only part of the rigged market today. Robinhood, you couldn't buy it on. You couldn't buy stocks. So what happens? That starts tanking. Robinhood all of a sudden pulls the plug. You couldn't even look it up. And if you look at my other video, I came out with a news video when this was happening. I literally recorded this live because I was like, this is insane what's going on. I have to document this. And it's under the news playlist. It's called Short Ladder Attack on GME. But yeah, literally literally you couldn't do anything. You'd search GME and nothing would come up. This wouldn't say GameStop. This would say we don't support that. What you'd have to do is you had to find it on your like watch list. You could get to it. It was really difficult. You had to put it on a watch list and then find it. Anyways, but now look at this. So you couldn't buy shares. I don't own any shares on this account, on this Robinhood account, so it's not showing me I can sell it. But I think you could sell it. So you could just sell your shares. You couldn't buy it. So what does that do when this is going on? And you see the ticker just halted and then halted in the chart. This chart's doing this. All these just retail traders, it's just trying to scare them out of it, which I know we're not a huge part of the market, like definitely hedge funds, banks, whatever. This is a deliberate attack right here. Deliberate to try and just scare us out of it. This is insane. And then what's even worse is I believe Melvin Capital and some of the hedge funds also are financed by, or this is financing them one way or the other. They are in bed with this brokerage, and in bed means they're working together more or less. So the guys that are losing all the money from this stock price going so high, the banks, the hedge funds, not all the hedge funds, just some. A lot of hedge funds are actually making a lot of money from it going up because they are smart. But the ones that are losing the money, they have strings pulling on some brokerages like Robinhood or the clearinghouses, because it might not have been Robinhood and maybe it's just clearinghouses. I don't know how deep it goes, but yeah, basically they're shutting it down on here. So this thing's taking. So what's going to happen with the price action, the strike price, if all you can do is sell a stock? If you can't buy it, are people going to be buying it? No. I mean, given this is just Robinhood, but it wasn't just Robinhood. TD Ameritrade, same thing. Webull, same thing. I don't know if it happened to anybody else, but those brokerages, you could not buy the stock. So I was watching this live, watching it happen, and then my screen just starts like, it doesn't even show up. GameStop doesn't even show up. This whole chart just goes gray. I'm like, what's happening? It's logging, or it's halting, and then it just and then I thought it was just lagging. I'm like, okay, this is weird. And I'm like, what's going on? And then it doesn't even show me the strike price or anything. And then I notice I click into something. I don't know if it's my shares or somewhere, and it's showing me the bid ask, and it's back up to like 190 something. I'm like, what? This is not halted, and it's on my other video if you watch it. So it wouldn't let me do anything on this one, and it happened right here at the bottom. I could not buy in at the bottom. So when I go over to E-Trade, and I actually was able to see it on E-Trade finally, and I was able to get I got 10 more shares. I couldn't get it until it was at 180, 186. So we got in here at 186, but this is crazy. This is rigged. This is going to be this is the start of something, I think. It might be huge. I don't know. But yeah, I'm heavy into GameStop at this point. What the heck? Hello. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to do. If I'm GameStop shareholder. You do whatever you want. This is not financial advice or recommendation. But me as a GameStop shareholder, I'm doing this. I'm contacting my brokerages with chat and requesting that they don't lend out my shares, because the shares that I owned as a brokerage, they lend it out so that shorts can borrow from it, something like that, rather. So here's my little chat. Thank you for your page. Thanks for holding. The hypothecation is part of the margin agreement. So that's basically them lending it out. However, the long shares are available for trading time wish. So basically they're saying no, they will lend it out since I'm on margin. So if you have a cash account, definitely contact them. Tell them to not lend out the shares of GameStop. If you want to, you could change your margin to a cash account. It's kind of a process, but you can do that, and then they won't lend them out. You won't lend out my shares if I'm on margin at all. Look how stupid they are. Look at, come on, E-Trade. Are you still there? I asked you a question. I mean, I don't even think there's a computer. That's the stupidest part. This isn't even a computer. This is a person. Given these are just generated responses that they that they just click that one, and then I say yes, and then they say bye. It looks like you've no longer activated. I'll go ahead and disconnect. Anyways, so you do that, and then also you one other trick. So I'm gonna do it right here in front of you on my Webull shares or my GameStop shares on Webull. I'm gonna do this. Close order. Like, no, don't ever do that. Close order. I'm gonna do extended hours. Yes. Limit. This is all the shares I have on this Webull account. And then put your limit price in. Max it out. 110 million. So I'm telling Webull and the market maker, because the market makers are looking. They're looking where limit orders are, where stop losses are, and that's part of the reason they do this stuff too. All this stuff is all jacked up. The reason why they do this, you have stop losses here, 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 here. If you're holding it here, and then you have a stop loss, you say, oh, it's at 400, 500. No way is going to hit 250. I'm a stop loss there, 100 or 112. This boom, 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 boom. Nothing you can do. It triggers all those stop losses. All these people are out of their positions. And then what? GameStop, you can't even buy back in down here. The brokerage won't even let you. How rigged is that? You can't even do this move. So if you checked your account and you're like, what? I lost all my GameStop shares. Yeah, you might have gotten your stop limit or stop order, stop loss. Yeah, don't have stop losses. Don't do it. You're telling the market maker what to do, how to manipulate it. Don't do it unless you're going to do this. And this is what I'm going to do. You do what you want. Limit order. When GameStop goes to $10 million, my 11 shares are going to be worth $110 million. Extended hours, yes, that means I can sell it after hours. Time and force, day or GTC, which is good till canceled. Okay, place order. There was a large gap between limit price and last price. 224. That's nothing. It's going to be 10 million. Continue. Order notional value must be below 3. What if GameStop goes to 10 million? You guys are like, what is he talking about? Okay. How about that? There's a large. What? Oh, because I have 11 shares. Whatever. 250. There. Wait, no, one more. There. 2.75. Okay. 2.75 million. You bought 8 shares. If you close, liquidate the share. Yeah, this is because I bought them. This is a cash account. But yeah, basically I'll say yeah. Actually, I'm going to wait on this because I'm not doing this. But basically, this is what you should do. You shouldn't have this. If you have this, go ahead and you can do it or wait. But put a limit order to sell your GameStop shares and put it as high as you can go. This shows a market maker diamond hands. That's it. Market maker's like, this guy has a limit order for $250,000 a share. Okay. So yeah, that's what you do. That's what you don't have to do that. Don't do that. Do whatever you want. That's what I'm going to do. That's all I'm showing. I'm documenting what I'm going to do. That's the point of this. Yeah. Anyways, that's what I'm going to do with my GameStop shares. I'm doing it on this account. I'm going to do it on my E-Trade account. If you're experienced part of this, you're part of history, I think. I don't even know what else we did on this account. What did we do? I did all sort. I closed out of stuff. I think all the other stuff that was like short squeezed, that was all just kind of hype plays. I don't think it'll be like AMC, but AMC was actually smart with it, because they sold shares, so they made back like 40 million or something. So now they might actually be a viable company. They might they might come out of. I think they paid back a bunch of debt and stuff with that. So that was smart. But like a lot of these random ones that are short squeeze plays, I think they're just hype and sympathy plays to GameStop. GameStop's the real one that's getting a massive short squeeze. So you can make money on those. I had a loss, and then I don't know. I think I lost some on the AMC, like 400 or 500, but I'm not too worried about it. On our E-Trade, I also took a loss on the AMC. I sold out of that. I'm just putting it into GameStop at this point. So yeah, this is crazy. Anyways, Tilray went up today. Give you a little recap. ACV, some of the wheat stocks went up. STPK finally starting to go. I'll just show you what our position, what we're doing with GameStop, because this is really all that I'm thinking about. I'm seeing other stuff, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna touch it. I'm just into GameStop, honestly. I don't want to deviate focus, and I've got enough stuff, got enough out there right now. So we got this credit spread still. So it's got to close up above 310. Then we get max profit, which is sick. And then we've got these debit spreads. I bought a bunch of these today. Oh, I guess only 5. I don't know why is that max loss that high? That's weird. I spent a lot on those. Crap. Or I don't know. That something's not right about that. No, this is the credit spread. This is the debit spread. Yeah, this is the debit spread. Okay. So this is the debit spread. Max gain is 8,500. Basically, it has to close above 510 on Friday, I think, or 570 on Friday. I think this thing's going to 1,000. I think it might take a week, though. Here's my credit spread. So basically, his max gain on it is max loss. It has to close up above 310 on Friday. And then I bought those 10 shares on this account on that little dip. So we're up a little bit on those. I don't know if I'm gonna scale this anymore. I'm like, this is pretty heavy for me. I'm not a crazy aggressive trader. This is our like a more aggressive account, this one, and then Webull. So this account had crazy swings today. This thing was up 11,500 this morning, and now it's down to 66. I mean, it was wild. I should have known better than holding on to all those other ones, like the AMC and the Naked. We were up $2,000 on Naked. We were up like 300% on it. It's crazy. I was just like literally yesterday towards like close, I was just throwing money at anything. I was just throwing money at it, and it was just shooting up. I was like, what is happening? So that's it. Basically, all the rules I've set myself for in trading I've all been thrown out the window this last week with GameStop. So I've got to be careful. And once GameStop's over, I'm going to rein it in and just get back to how I was trading before. Credit spreads, slow, good growth, like nothing. And then, I mean, we'll have some risky plays, but it's like, if you can keep it, then it's good. Like this long-term account, I'll mess with this. So I just add to that. That's what you want. But yeah, even Jan, I had some price target on it, some alert, and it passed it, and then I bought in and it worked. So anyways, yeah, E-Trade, I mean, I don't know where we are on this account today. It's down, it's up somewhere. Airbnb finally came down, so actually our covered call, we won't have to roll, which is nice. Express, I might have to get out of this one. I have a credit spread on Express, and that's got to close above $7, which this was another short squeeze hype play, I think, from yesterday, the past couple of days. We'll see. I mean, this might not close up there. I might have to close out for a loss. We'll see what happens with GameStop. I don't have a whole lot other to say. I'm so fried, man, and just so much. Okay, one more thing. This article is a great article. Squeeze has not been squoze. Yep, pretty much. That's what he said. Short interest, 100% of float by Ordex, 123% of float by S3 short site. Not sure exactly what all that means. I think it's saying it's just shorted heavily. This says a lot. I read the whole thing, and I'm trying to think if there's one specific point that I wanted to share. But yeah, I mean, pretty much it's going to be like, you're going to notice when they start closing their short positions or they start buying them back, because it's going to shoot the price up on the stock. That's how short squeezes work. So it'll start to happen, but it's going to take days. And when this is what I wanted to share. The anatomy of the short attack. This is what I already showed you guys about how the short ladder works. there was a picture shared. Basically, you guys can get on Wall Street Bets and just on Reddit, just search Reddit WSB and just look through there. Those guys done a lot of due diligence and all this stuff. I've just done some. But this could be like the Volkswagen short squeeze, which there was a picture of that on the someone shared a picture of that, and the chart was actually really interesting. So basically there's this huge drop in it, just like this happened today. And here it is, I found it. Yep, look at that. Look at this. Oh shoot, what the heck, why did I click into it? So they just try and scare everyone out of it. This is a lot. This is a lot. You can read about it. There it is. To the moon. This is the Volkswagen short squeeze that happened in 2008. So this drop right here that you're seeing, I think maybe this is maybe today on the drop, or maybe it's this, or maybe it's this. It's hard to know where, but this happens before the actual squeeze happens. And it's funny, actually, even the price action is almost close. It's 200, ramped up just past 500. So this isn't over. I mean, I'd give it time, at least another week. I mean, you'll see. And there might be even a bigger drop tomorrow or next week before they have this astronomical push. And this isn't guaranteed. Like I have no idea what's going to happen, but it's possible. And I think that's kind of the point. And if you're holding and you hold and you don't sell and you're not like trying to day trade it and that kind of thing, they will have to cover their losses. Tomorrow is Friday. All their options expire on Friday. All the options expire on Friday. They're short positions. They're going to get margin called. Tomorrow's going to be wild. And it might be a huge dump, honestly. I don't know. If there's a huge dump, I'm going to buy more for sure. I said I'm already heavily invested. Now look, I'm already buying more. I just look at this chart and I'm like, I want to buy more. Yeah, but I mean, think about it, if it's cheap, like I bought 11 at 290, so what's to say that I shouldn't buy 10 more at 115 if it comes back down here? Like, it's half off. It's 3 times off. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. There's a lot to learn out there. Squeeze hasn't been squozed. Check out Wall Street Bets. They have a good thing on it. The short squeeze, it's in effect. We'll see what happens. Hopefully the legislation and all that doesn't get in the way before we can make some more money. I know a lot of you guys made a lot of money, and that's awesome. I haven't yet, so I might just lose some, but learning lesson. Make sure to sub up, like up, comment down, make your money, happy money, so it'll stick around. Hit the bell also, because I've been putting out videos while things have been happening during the day. Like today I was literally recording this right here while it was happening just to document it. And I'm assuming that might keep happening. So let me know your positions if you have positions in GameStop or whatever you have in. Oh yeah, I bought into Mara on its huge run up today. I've been waiting for this thing to go. It kind of consolidated here for a while, and now I think it's breaking out, but it's hard to know. Like I said, I'm not trying to go crazy into anything because GME is literally affecting the whole market and how things are pumping and dumping, or just what's happening. So I think it will be a good opportunity because GameStop, it's a rotation into GameStop from other stocks. So the other stocks are going to be a good time to buy if you're trying to hold them long term. So I'm keeping an eye on that too for my long term account. So like a lot of different stocks have like kind of sold off because I think it's a rotation. So it'll be a good time to buy those. So like I said, I'm not trying to go too heavy though right now into stuff because it seems all so manipulated from GameStop. So, but I did get $500 in Mara, and then same with Airgain. Because this one's been consolidated. I've been waiting for it to bounce. I know I got on a big green day. It'll probably come back a little bit tomorrow, but I wanted to get some money off the table so I don't put too much into GameStop. Don't slaughter me, GameStop nerds. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.